Hello everybody, I am Rajendra Kulkarni and you are watching my channel Programming in C with RSK. Friends, in my previous video I have made introduction to functions as the main topic. In this video I will be discussing how values are to be passed to the functions. So let us start our topic today, passing values to functions. A small program. What we had done here is a declaration of prototype of a function called add. The name of the function is add. Int comma int return into the parenthesis tells the compiler that int variables will be passed to the function add whenever there is a function call. Three variables declared and initialized. Then there is a call to the function add into the bracket a comma b bracket complete and semicolon. What this indicates is values of variable a and variable b will be passed to the function whenever there is a function call. So add a comma b is a function call which we have made in the main program or in the main function of our program. This a and b are called the actual arguments. So whatever is appearing within the brackets in the function call are called actual arguments. These are called arguments, and actual arguments are the arguments belonging to function call. Then there is a simple statement int in main sum is equal to %d sum. Then there is a function definition void add into the parenthesis int x comma int y. This is called formal arguments. The arguments appearing in the function definition are called formal arguments. In this case, x and y are the variables which belong to function add, and these variables will be collecting the values passed from the function call. So a value of a will be assigned to value of to variable x. Value of b will be assigned to variable y. Then a simple statement of printf where we will come to know about the values of x and y in the function call, in the function definition. Third variable sum is equal to x plus y, and a statement printf which tells us on the screen what will be the result of addition of sum x and y. So what we can see is the screenshot of the output screen when I ran this program. In function add, x is equal to 10, y is equal to 20. This printf statement gives us this output. In function add, this statement gives us sum is equal to 30, and in main this statement sum is equal to 0. Naturally this sum belongs to main, this int sum variable belongs to function add. Since these are two different variables and they are declared in two different functions, so this sum in the main will not be affected when we run this function, when we run this program. What we do in the prototype declaration, only data type of actual arguments is mentioned. So in the prototype we don't mention the name of the variables or anything like that. We simply indicate, or we simply write data type of the actual arguments which we intend to pass to the function. In the call, here add into the bracket a comma b. In call, names of the variables of which values are to be passed appear, a and b, in this particular program. In definition, the variables appearing in the formal arguments, these are called formal arguments. X and y in this case collect the values passed from call. One thing that we must keep in mind while constructing or while creating functions where we want to pass values, whatever is the prototype, in whatever sequence we have mentioned the data types in prototype, those data types must be followed while making a call and in the definition also. Passing values is like assigning values. In this case, x is equal to a, y is equal to b. X and y are assigned values of a and b. Values of a and b in the main from where we have made the call, those values remain unaltered. So passing values is not like passing the whole what are the complete variable. These variables of the calling function remain intact, their values remain intact. Only the values contained in those variables are assigned to the variables appearing in the formal arguments in the call, in the definition of the function. We can also pass constants to the function. It is not mandatory that only variable values can be passed to a function. In this program, what we are doing is we are declaring a prototype of a function fun1 with 3 data types mentioned in its formal arguments, in its actual arguments. Int is the first value which we are going to pass. Const float, this is the constant of type float which we intend to pass, and there is a third variable char of type char, of which value we are going to pass to the function. What this function actually does is it calculates the perimeter of a circle and also area of a circle based on diameter passed to the function from our function call, and also the choice the user wants to calculate and know whether he wants to know perimeter of a circle or area of a circle. So we first prompt user to give his choice, P for perimeter and A for area of a circle. that whatever choice the user is typing in through his keyboard is assigned to choice, and to fun1 we are passing two variables, diameter and choice, and a constant 3.14. This constant is the value of pi, which is required for calculation of perimeter and area of a circle. So the function fun1 definition, the diameter is being collected or is being assigned to a variable int x of the function fun1, which is the formal argument. Then there is a second variable const float y. In this const float y, it tells the compiler that y is going to collect a constant value which is a float value, and then char ch. So this is called the function definition. We have arranged the variables to collect the values passed by the function call. Then within this fun1 function, another result is another float variable we have declared. Depending on the choice, if it is a perimeter user wants, this result is equal to x multiplied by y, and the printf, this code will be executed. Perimeter of a circle will be made available to user on his screen through this printf statement. If user inputs a as his choice, area as his choice, the result will be assigned with the value of y into x by 4, that is pi d square by 4, and area of a circle will be made available through this printf statement on the monitor of the PC. So either when user inputs p, he will get perimeter of a circle as the output. When user enters a, he will get area of a circle as the result of his execution of this function. So when I ran this program, I first entered perimeter p as my choice. So it snapshot or the screenshot shows the perimeter of a circle calculated by the function. Then in the second run of the program, I entered a for area, and the screenshot shows area of a circle 19.62, whatever is the calculation. So void fun1 into the bracket int comma const float comma char is the prototype. Into the main into the code of main fun1 into the bracket diameter 3.14 and choice is the function call, and in the function definition, whatever the values are being passed from the function call are being collected or are being assigned to a int variable x, a float constant variable y, and a char ch. What we have maintained here is data type of variables in formal and actual arguments should be same as declared in the prototype. This integrity is a necessity. From this program, what we can know is not only variables, but we can also pass the constants. Now let us see one more program in which there is a function called swap. We will be creating. This is the prototype void swap int comma int, which tells us that we intend to pass two int variable values to this function. Then there is a main where we had declared two variables a and b and assigned with values of 1 and 200, and there is a function called swap to which we are passing the values of a and b through this function call. After the function call, when the program comes back to the main, there is a printf statement which tells us in main after calling swap what are the values of a and b. Now this is the function definition. In function swap, a will be assigned the value of variable a of main, b will be assigned with the value of variable b of main. So age for swap functions variable a will be assigned with the value of main functions a, b will of the swap will be assigned with the value of b of the main. So in short, a will be 1 in swap and b will be 200 in swap, and in the swap function, before actual swap has taken place, this printf statement gives us the value of a and b received from the function call. How swap is taking place? We have created another variable x. To this x, we are assigning the value of a. A is being assigned with value of b. So a now holds the value of b, and b is assigned with the value of x, which actually is the value of a. So this swap takes place. In function, this printf statement tells us what are the values of a and b in function after the swapping code has been executed, and this is the screenshot of the output which I got when I ran this program. So in function, before this code is executed, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 200. In function, after the swap has taken place, a becomes 200 and b's value becomes 1. But when the program goes back and prints this printf statement after the function call, value of a has remained 1 and b remained 200. So the function swap does not change the values of variables which are passed to it from the function call. Swapping has taken place in the function but not in the main. So what we understand from this program again is when variables are passed to a function, only the values held by the variables are copied and passed. It is like a copy paste. Value of actual arguments are copied and pasted to the formal arguments. Actually, this is a simple way of telling that the actual arguments values are assigned to the formal arguments variables. Now how to change the values of two variables in the function call from the function in the main. So we will see how pass by reference happens. Now we have declared a variable, a function with a prototype void swap into the bracket int star comma int star, and then there is a semicolon. So what this prototype tells, the function we are used will be passing when the function call is there. In the function call, what we are doing is we are passing two pointers of data type int to the function. So the same swap program we are now going to create with pass by reference as the passing mechanism of a function. Two variables, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 200 in the calling function, the main in this case. Then there is a call swap ampersand a comma ampersand b. So what is going to happen with this kind of call is address of a is being passed and address of b is being passed to the function. Then there is a simple printf statement which will output the result of the execution of this program. We have declared a swap. We have now here defined the swap function, void swap into the bracket int star a comma int star b. So a and b are the pointers declared in this function which belong to swap function. To these pointers, what we are assigning is address of a and address of b of the calling function, of the variables of the calling. A and b are the variables of the calling function. So address of a and address of b, these a and b addresses are passed to two pointers which are int star a and int star b belonging to the swap function. Now the logic for swapping the values is the same as we discussed earlier in the earlier slide, but here what we are doing is x is equal to star a. That means the value of a belonging to the main will be passed to x. So x is assigned with the value of a of the calling function. Then a will be assigned with the value of b and b will be assigned with the value of x through the pointers. X is equal to star a causes value of the variable whose address is assigned to a will be passed to x. So simply it will be a is equal to 1 we have declared in the main. We have assigned a with value of 1 of the in the main. So x will be equal to 1, a will be equal to 200 and b will be equal to x which is 1. So a printf statement telling us, showing us the values of the resultant values after the swap has taken place, and this is the snapshot or this is the print screenshot of output screen when I ran this program. In function before swap, a is equal to 1, b is equal to 200. This is the statement, this is the printf statement which is giving us this output. In function after swap, a is equal to 200. This printf statement, a is equal to 200, b is equal to 1, and when the function returns to the calling function, there is a statement in main after calling swap. So this statement of printf statement gives us the value of a is equal to a as 200 and b as 1. So actual values of a and b belonging to main are swapped using the function. From the output we can see the values of a and b in main are swapped. Passing address to a function is called pass by reference. Another small program. In the earlier program, swap program, we have passed values of int variables. Now in this program we will be passing value of a char and a float variable. So let us go for the program. A function prototype declared void toLower into the bracket char star. So what we are doing in this function is, in this program is, a char pointer is being passed to the function while making the call. Then there are two variables a and b declared, and a third variable char ch is equal to a. Then c is equal to a plus b, a simple mathematical arithmetic operation. Before function call, c is equal to %dc. This is the output. Then c has been assigned with value 0 and toLower function is called with ch as the address of ch being passed to the function. The same code, if ch is equal to a, c is equal to a plus b, we are repeating here after the call to the function. And this printf statement it gives us the value of c after the function has been called. So what we are doing here is we are carrying out a addition of a and b, but the same addition we are carrying out after calling the function toLower. In both the cases, what we are doing is we are testing the ch. If it is equal to a, this if statement becomes true, the expression of the if becomes true, and c is equal to a plus b will be executed. In this case also, if the ch is equal to a expression is true, c plus ab will be executed. In toLower function, what we are doing is we have passed the address of variable ch in the main to a char pointer a belonging to the toLower function, and what we are doing is star a is equal to star a plus 32. What we are doing here is the value of a variable pointed to by a is being added with the value 32, which actually in effect what it does is it converts capital A into a small a. After toLower function, what are the outputs? Before function call, c is equal to 300 because 100 plus 200. After function call, c is equal to 0. Why? Because in the function toLower, we are causing the char value of a ch being converted to lower a or lowercase a, whereas the logic in the program in the main checks whether the value of ch is capital A. Since toLower function has changed the value of a, of ch into lowercase a. This if does not execute, and that is why c is equal to a plus b does not execute, and we get whatever is value assigned to c before to lower function call, which is 0. What happens in a pass by reference kind of pass function mechanism, variable being passed to the function loses its original value and acquire new value. This is a very important thing which a programmer should keep in mind, because this kind of change of value of a variable using the function may lead to unintended results of the program. So this is all about passing values to function. Please like, share the video and subscribe to my channel at Rajendra Kulkarni 7333. My upcoming videos will be on return function returning the values, numeric arrays, functions and arrays, function returning multiple values and values of multiple data types. There will be also multidimensional arrays, videos on multidimensional arrays, strings, structures, files, graphics, DOS and BIOS functions. Please subscribe so that whenever I upload a video on these topics, you will get the notification. Thanks for watching and thank you very much.